Earlier this year, we had this interview with you, and a lot a lot has happened since then. How do you feel? How you feel?
I feel blessed. I feel grateful.
First of all, I think even when you came for your interview on Buzz, COVID had not happened.
No.
The world was still normal.
Yeah.
What was COVID like for you? That lockdown period, what was that like for you?
At first, it wanted to move funny, but along the line, I think like the highlights of like some of the best things in my career, like so far, like happened during the whole COVID session because like most artists were actually at home this time. There is no one going anywhere and everything, so I was able to work with like a load of legends. So basically,
Speaking of legends, you produced like, should I say 80% or 90% of Olamide's new album, Carpe Diem. What was that like? What's the story? How did you meet Olamide and how did that happen?
so first time I met Bado was earlier this year. He had a camp and I think he was preparing for the album then. But me, I went to work with Fireboy. So like Fireboy introduced us and all, and that's it. Then fast forward like to later this year, I think sometime around September, I hit up Cake, that's my manager, and I told her I had like a couple of beats for Badu, and she helped me get it through to him, and she did her magic. And according to Badu, when he heard the sound, I fell in love, and he invited me over. Then we got creating, basically. So that's like came about.
Was it still like a surreal moment? Were you shocked that Bado actually answered and said yes, come?
Honestly, yeah, I was just expecting him to choose one beat and just keep it in his archive. That, oh, okay, I've jumped on this one. Let this boy rest. And surprising, that night, the night I sent the beat, Bado messaged me that night. Kick sent me a message that, oh, Bado is trying to get to you because he called one of my number that isn't going through. And she's like, oh, Bado is trying to get you. I was like, then after a while, we connected and everything. He asked for the info on the beats. Then I sent everything to him and we linked up afterwards and created more jams.
So you guys had a session. You had a studio, like a
Yes.
session.
Yes. Funny, every beat was actually part of the first set of beats I sent to him.
Okay.
And he chose like 3 beats from that set of beats. I think I sent like about 8 thereabout. Then chose 3. Then he asked me to come over. Then we created more stuff.
When the album came out, I'm sure a lot of attention came your way. What was that like?
It was crazy. It felt like it was my birthday, and even on my birthday, I wish I even got that much buzz and everything. Cause the love was really crazy. Like everywhere I turned to, yo, Priime, amazing job, Gideon, blah blah blah, everything. It was, I think it was overwhelming. It was massive, and I really appreciate that. I'm actually glad people actually love the songs I produced and the rest of the album.
I'm sure now you've gotten like a lot of new, would I say clients? A lot of new clients since that happened. You don't have to name names, it's fine.
Yeah.
What's next for Priime? I know that at a certain time you're working on an album. I listened to some of the tracks then, and that hasn't been released, so is that still happening?
Oh yes, but with better tracks this time, because at that time I thought those tracks were like, oh my god. I mean, at that time they actually hit hard and all, but right now I feel like you actually deserve better. So I'm definitely coming with something crazy and expect basically.
Nice. What would you say is your favorite song from Carpe Diem?
Am I allowed to pick a favorite song?
Yes, you are.
I love everything, honestly. But if I had to pick one, I really love Loading. Loading is crazy. Can I pick 2?
Yeah, sure.
I love loading and I love Aero. Aero gives me that happy vibe. Like I think the day I created that bit, I must have been very, very happy
In a good
that day.
place.
Yes, yes, for sure. But it's loading and Aero for me because I love being happy. So anything that's just going to ease my stress and make me happy,
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Yeah, you're pretty young. You're 18, becoming popular, making money. How are you dealing with the attention from the opposite sex? First of all, are you getting a lot of attention from the opposite sex? Okay, so how are you dealing with it?
We bless the Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
God is helping me. Wow, progressing. Ministry is moving. Well, basically, I'm more really big on women like that. So I'll probably just wait till I find out one person and
As well.
chill.
Do you feel like, because I know you walk a lot, you're always, almost every day you're producing, you're in a session. Do you feel like, other days you feel like, this is really taking away your time? And also, when you're young, you're supposed to be out having fun, exploring. Do you feel like you don't have that chance to really be having fun rides and all like people your age?
I mean, I'm grateful for where I am right now, and sometimes it gets that way sometimes because I am a teenager and I am supposed to be enjoying my teenage life, but I make sure I create time to like actually hang out and have fun basically because man you just come life to work alone. Man come life, come chill, come flex, come enjoy. So I definitely make out time to have fun for sure.
Are there people you're really looking forward to producing for?
Yes, in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, yeah. People like
This is a secret. I think I've worked with almost all of them. I just have like a couple more to tick off. Then I think we're good with Nigeria. Then move on to Africa. Then to the world.
Global. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you very much, Priime.
Thank you for having me, Boom Balls.